In the world of economics, revenue is the lifeblood of any business. It represents the income generated from selling goods or services. Understanding revenue is crucial for businesses to thrive. Imagine you own a bakery, the aroma of freshly baked bread filling the air. Each loaf of bread sold brings in revenue. The more loaves you sell, the higher your revenue. Revenue is the fuel that keeps your bakery running. It is the driving force behind production and economic growth. Understanding revenue is essential for anyone interested in economics. Before we dive into calculations and applications, let's define three key revenue concepts: average revenue, marginal revenue, and total revenue. Average revenue. This represents the average revenue earned per unit of output sold. It tells us how much revenue a business generates for each unit it sells. Marginal revenue. This refers to the additional revenue generated from selling one more unit of output. It helps businesses understand the revenue impact of increasing production. Total revenue. This is the total revenue earned from selling a specific quantity of output. It represents the overall revenue generated by the business. These three concepts are interconnected and provide a comprehensive view of a business's revenue streams. Average revenue gives us an overall picture of revenue per unit. Marginal revenue helps us analyze the impact of changes in sales. And total revenue represents the total income generated. Now that we understand the basic definitions, let's explore how to calculate average revenue, marginal revenue, and total revenue. Average revenue, calculated by dividing total revenue by the quantity of output sold. Formula AR equals TR divided by Q. Marginal revenue, calculated as the change in total revenue divided by the change in quantity sold. Formula MR equals DTR divided by DQ, total revenue, calculated by multiplying the price per unit by the quantity of output sold. Formula TR equals P times Q. Imagine our bakery sells loaves of bread for $3 each. If they sell 100 loaves, their total revenue would be $300. Their average revenue would also be $3. If selling one more loaf increases their total revenue to $303, their marginal revenue for that additional loaf would be $3. Understanding these calculations allows businesses to track revenue streams, analyze profitability, and make informed decisions about pricing and production levels. Section 4. Visualizing revenue. Understanding revenue curves. To further enhance our understanding of revenue, economists use graphs called revenue curves. These visual representations help us see the relationships between price, quantity, and revenue. The total revenue, or TR curve, illustrates the relationship between the total revenue earned and the quantity of output sold. The average revenue, or AR curve, shows the average revenue per unit at different quantities. The marginal revenue, or MR curve, depicts the change in total revenue resulting from selling one more unit. By analyzing the slopes and positions of these curves, businesses can gain insights into the price elasticity of demand, optimal pricing strategies, and the revenue implications of changing production levels. Section 5. The power of revenue curves. Decision-making for businesses. Revenue curves are not just theoretical concepts, they are powerful tools that businesses use for decision-making. By understanding the relationships between AR, MR, and TR, businesses can make informed decisions about pricing, production, and marketing. For example, if a business notices that its MR is declining, it might indicate that lowering the price could attract more customers and increase overall revenue. Conversely, if MR is increasing, the business might consider raising prices to maximize profits. Revenue curves also help businesses determine the optimal level of production. The point where MR equals 0 is typically the point of maximum revenue. Producing beyond this point would lead to a decline in total revenue. Section 6. Revenue in action. Real-world examples. Let's bring these concepts to life with some real-world examples. Imagine a smartphone manufacturer launching a new model. Initially, the demand is high and the company can charge a premium price, resulting in high AR and MSTR. As the market becomes saturated and competitors emerge, the demand curve shifts, leading to a decrease in AR and MSTR. The company might then reduce prices or introduce new features to boost sales and revenue. In another scenario, consider a coffee shop offering loyalty rewards. For every 10 cups purchased, customers receive a free cup. This strategy aims to increase customer loyalty and encourage repeat business, ultimately boosting total revenue. These examples demonstrate how businesses across industries use the principles of AR, MR, and TR to make strategic decisions that impact their bottom line. Section 7, Conclusion: Mastering Revenue for Economic Success. In conclusion, understanding revenue is fundamental to success in economics and business. Average revenue, or AR, marginal revenue, or MR, and total revenue, or TR, are essential concepts that provide valuable insights into a business's financial performance. By mastering these concepts and utilizing tools like revenue curves, businesses can make informed decisions about pricing, production, and marketing strategies. Whether it's a small bakery or a multinational corporation, understanding revenue is the key to unlocking economic growth and achieving long-term success. As you continue your exploration of economics, remember that revenue is the engine that drives economic activity, and mastering it will undoubtedly empower you with a deeper understanding of the business world and beyond.